Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about solving linear equations in one variable. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So once again, you are told to find any x value or y value, any letter class. It could be A or B, it could be X, it could be Y. It depends on the given samples, or it depends on the teacher if what would be the variable that you are told to find. So the next part of our video class is still solving linear equations in one variable, but this is quite complicated because our given samples are fractions or rational. So what will be the thing that we will do if the given samples are fractions and you are told to find the x value or the y value or any variable, just one variable. So I will just put the link on the description down below on how to answer this one. Alright, let's start with number 1. Let's try the basics. So number 1, x plus 3 equals 7. So once again, this is our center, the equal sign. This will be the left side of center, and this will be the right side of the equal sign. So you think it this way: what would be this number for x that if you will add it by 3, you will get 7? Of course, that would be 4, right? 4 plus 3 is equals to 7. So therefore, our x is equals to 4. We can say it this way. Okay? To make it short, what would be the number of x? What will be the value of x? That when you add it by 3, you will get 7. Because you need to make this equation to be equal. Left and right of this equal sign. Of course, that's 4. Because 4 plus 3 is equals to 7. So therefore, our x is 4. This is the first solution class. You can think it this way. Or you can have this solution. X plus 3 equals 7. So to find the value of x, you can use the properties of equalities. You can add both sides by negative 3. Okay, combine both sides or add both sides by negative 3, left and right of this equal sign. So positive 3 combined with negative 3, cancel this out. Of course, that would be 0. So copy x equals 7 minus 3, that's 4. So you can have your x value, which is 4. You can do it this way, or the last solution, you can just simply use transpose. X plus 3 is equals to 7. So to get the value of x, just simply transpose this 3 from left to right. So our x equals, okay, transpose this one. Now once you transfer an equation from this equal sign, you always change the sign. This is positive 3, it will be negative 3. So this will be 7 minus 3. Transpose 3 from left to right. So 7 minus 3, x is equals to 4. X is equals to 4. If you check this one, we check if we really satisfies the equation. So x plus 3 equals 7. So our x is 4 plus 3 equals 7. So 4 plus 3, 7 is equals to 7. Therefore, x is equals to 4. That would be the correct answer. X is 4. 7 is equals to 7. So that's the answer for number 1 class. X is equals to 4. Very easy, right? Let's have number 2. So later on, we will have complicated samples. For number 2, 5 plus x equals 13. So to get the value of x, simply transpose positive 5 from left to right. Alright, so this is x equals, so this will be x equals, so this is positive, it will be negative. Copy 13 minus 5. So you will not change the sign of 13 because 13 is still on the right side of this equal sign. Check the equal sign class. This is our guide. This equal sign is our center. So check 13. 13 is still on the right side, so no need to change the sign of 13. But we transfer 5 from left to right, so we change the sign. And then we subtract, so this will be, subtract 13 by 5. So 13 minus 5, that is 8. So our x is equals to 8. Even if we check this one, 5 plus, if our x is 8, so 5 plus 8 is equals to 13. Therefore, x is equals to 8. Alright, so let's have number 3. 7 equals negative 3 plus 2x. So in this case, class, instead of transposing 2x from right to left, we just simply transpose negative 3 from right to left. Okay, why is that, sir? Because if you transpose 2x from right to left, it will change the sign and our x value will be negative and it will be more complicated. Always remember this one, class, that x equals 3 is the same with 3 equals x. This is the same, class. X equals 3 is the same with 3 equals x. So it doesn't matter if x is on the left side or on the right side of this equal sign. So x equals 3 is the same with 3 equals x. So we try the two solutions if you really want to understand this one. So let's try the two solutions. So let's try the first thing, the basic one. We don't need to transpose 2x from right to left, because if we transpose this one, it will change the sign and our x will be negative and it will be more complicated. So if I will answer this one, I will just simply transpose negative 3 from right to left and remain this 2x in the right side of this equal sign to make this 2x not to be negative. Okay, still positive. So this will be copy 7, transpose negative 3 from right to left. It will change the sign. This is negative. It will be positive 3, then equal sign, simply copy 2x. And then combine this one, 7 plus 3, this is 10, equals 2x. So to get the value of x, divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. 10 divided by 2, that is 5, is equals to x. Alright, 5 is equals to x is the same with x is equals to 5. So once again, class, our x, this x alone, the x variable, it should be always positive for the x variable, but for the value of x, it could be positive or negative. Okay, once again, for this x alone, the variable, it should be always positive, but the value of x, it could be negative or positive. That's why if you have negative 2x is equals to 10, you always divide this negative 2x by negative 2. Okay, because negative 2 divided by negative 2, that's positive 1x. Then divide both sides by negative 2, this will be negative 5. So that's why you always have a positive x. But for the value, it could be negative or positive. I hope you understand that one, class. So let's have this one, that if your teacher really insists that this 2x, you will put it on the left side of this equal sign, you can actually do that. But most of the students, class, they will be committing mistakes if the x value is negative, because they think that it's complicated if it's negative sign. So let's try that one. If you really want this 2x to be put on the left side of this equal sign. Alright, let's have that one. This is positive, it will be negative 2x equals, copy negative 3, because we will not be transposing negative 3. We just transpose 2x from right to left. This is negative 3, copy. And 7, we transpose this one, since we want our x to be on the left side, and we want our numbers to be on the right side. This is positive, it will be negative 7. Alright, and then, this is negative 2x, combine. If it's negative, just simply copy negative sign, then add the numbers, 3 plus 7, that's 10. So to get the value of x, divide both sides by negative 2, and then negative 2. You should divide both sides by negative 2, class, so that we can cancel this out. Cancel this out, and negative 2 divided by negative 2, that's positive 1x, or x. Understood, class, that x, any variable, there is a numerical coefficient of 1. So you can actually erase this one. Understood that x here, class, has a numerical coefficient of 1. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. I will just be erasing 1. Understood that any variable, there is number 1, a numerical coefficient of 1 before that letter. Alright, and then negative 10 divided by negative 2, that's positive 5. You will get the same answer, class. But in my case, I will just simply transpose this 3, negative 3 from right to left, and remain this 2x to be positive. Even if we check this one, you will get this, even if we check this one, 5, if it's really correct. So 7 equals negative 3 plus 2x. So 7 equals negative 3 plus 2, our x is 5, 2 times 5, So 7 equals negative 3. 2 times 5 is positive 10. So 7 equals, so let's check if it's the left side is equal to the right side. Negative 3 plus 10, if the signs are not the same, simply subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 10 is greater than 3, so we have positive 7. Therefore, our answer is correct. X is equals to 5. Alright, let's have number 4. So 3y is equals to 24. So to get the value of y, just simply divide both sides by 3. So divide both sides by 3. And our y is equals to 24 divided by 3, that would be 8. Very easy for number 4, right? So our y is equals to 8. Let's check 3 times 8 for y. Substitute the value of y, class. If y is 8, 3 times 8 is equals to 24. So 24 equals 24. So our y is 8. Alright, let's have number 5. 8y plus 9 is equals to negative 11. So to get the value of y, simply transpose 9 from left to right. This will be 8y equals negative 11. 9 is positive. It will be negative 9. So this will be 8y equals, combine like terms, or combine these numbers. So we have negative 11 and minus 9. So if it's negative, negative, simply copy negative sign, then add. So 11 plus 9 is 20. And then divide both sides by 8. So that the remaining equation on the left side will be only y. So negative 20 divided by 8. Can we divide negative 20 by 8? Nope. Our answer will be decimal. So the thing that we will do is we just need to reduce this fraction to the lowest term. Always remember this one, class. If your answer is a fraction, it's mandatory that you always reduce the fraction to the lowest term. That's mandatory, class. Always reduce the fraction to the lowest term. So can we divide it by 2? Yes. But the greatest common factor of negative 20 or 20 and 8, that would be 4, right? So we can divide it by 4. So 20 divided by 4, negative 20 divided by 4, that's negative 5. 8 divided by 4, that's positive 2. So therefore, our answer is negative 5 over 2. Alright. So let's have number 6. So we're almost here, the more complicated samples. And we have number 9. The sample is decimal for this parenthesis. So let's try number 6. 3x minus 10 equals 5x plus 2. So simply, instead of transposing 5, okay, if I will be transposing this 5 from right to left, it will change the sign, and 3x minus 5x is negative 2x. Our answer will be negative. So it will be more complicated. So the thing that we will do, I will just simply transpose this 3x from left to right, because 5x and this is positive 3x. When we transfer this 3x from left to right, it will be negative 3x. And our answer will be positive because 5x minus 3x is positive 2x. And then we transpose this 2 from right to left. Alright, so this will be, once again class, always remember this one, the thing that I said, x equals 3 is the same with 3 equals x. So it doesn't matter if your x is on the left or it's on the right. So in my case, I will just put this 3 from left to right. So this will be 2 from right to left. This is negative 10. Copy negative 10. Do not transpose negative 10 because we will put our x value on the right side and our numbers will be on the left side. So negative 2, this is positive 2. Negative 10, copy. This is positive 2, it will be negative 2 equals 5x. This is positive, you change the sign, minus 3x. So you will have a positive x value and it's not complicated. So that's the thing that you will do, class. So this will be negative 10, combine like terms, negative 10 and negative 2, simply copy negative sign. and add. This will be negative 12 equals 5x minus 3x. That's 2x. So you have a positive x, and it's very easy to answer. Just divide both sides by 2. And negative 12 divided by 2, that's negative 6 equals x. That's it. That's your answer. Negative 6 equals x. So x equals negative 6. Let's check if we really get if our answer is correct. So 3 times negative 6 minus 10 equals 5 times negative 6 plus 2. So 3 times negative 6, that's negative 18 minus 10 equals 5 times negative 6, that's negative 30 plus 2. So once again, negative times positive is negative. So we have negative 10 minus negative 18 minus 10. Negative, negative, simply copy negative sign, then add. This negative 28 equals negative 30 plus 2. If the signs are not the same, subtract 30 minus 2 is 28. Then copy the sign of the larger number, negative 28. Therefore, our answer is correct. Alright, let's try number 7. So let's try number 7. So 2 quantity x plus 4 equals x quantity x plus 2. So simplify first before transposing the equation. So simplify by distributing property, class. Alright, so we have 2 times x is 2x. 2 times positive 4, that's positive 8. Equals 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 2, that's positive 12. Once again, instead of transposing 6x from right to left, if you transpose the 6x from right to left, your answer will be negative because 6x, okay, is greater than 2x. So we just simply transpose this 2x from left to right. Because if you transpose this one, this will be 2x minus 6x. And your answer will be negative 4x. And it will be more complicated because you have negative value of x. So the thing that we will do, we just simply transpose this 2x from left to right and this 12 from right to left. So this will be transpose 12 from right to left. This will be 8. Copy 8. This is positive. It will be negative 12 equals transpose this 2x. So copy 6x minus 2x. This is positive. It will be negative. Alright, so once again, once you transfer, you change the sign. So 8 minus 12, that's negative 4. 8 minus 12, that's negative 4. 6x minus 2x, that's positive 4x. So to get the value of x, divide both sides by 4. Alright, so there you have it. Negative 4 divided by 4, that's negative 1 equals x. So our x is equals to negative 1. Alright, x equals negative 1. Very easy, right? So that's the thing that you will do. Just simply transpose the smaller number any on this equation. It could be left or right for x. So let's try number 8. So we're almost done, class. Last 2 examples. So 3 quantity x plus 5. This is more complicated. 1 minus 2 x plus 6. So first thing, you simplify. 3, okay, simplify that one. 3 times x, that's 3x. 3 times 5, that's positive 15. Plus 4 equals, so never add 4 if you didn't simplify this parenthesis. So simplify 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 5 is positive 15. Copy 4. So never combine 1 minus 2. You cannot subtract 1 minus 2, class. 1 minus 2, you cannot do this one. You cannot simplify this one. This equation here, class, you cannot simplify this one. Because multiplication comes first before subtraction. So once again, follow PEMDAS. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Multiplication comes first before addition and subtraction. So simplify this one first. So simply copy 1, then simplify this one. Alright, so negative 2x multiplied by x, that's negative 2 divided negative 2 multiply it by x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times positive 6, that's negative 12. Negative times positive is negative 12. Next, before transposing this equation or these numbers, you check first class in the right side and left side if we can combine like terms. Before transposing, always combine like terms. Okay, so combine like terms. So this will be, combine this one in 1 and 12. We can combine that one. This will be 3x. 15 plus 14. That would be positive 19. You cannot combine 3x and this number because this number doesn't contain x. These numbers doesn't contain x. So simply copy 3x, then add this number. 15 plus 4, that's 19. Then we can arrange this one so that you will not be confused. So x comes first before these numbers. So we have negative 2x. And then this one, this is positive 1 and minus 12. So this will be 3x plus 19. We will combine this one. I copy negative 2x. 1 minus 12. So signs are not the same. Subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number. So 1 minus 12, that's negative 11. And then, so what will be the thing that we will do, class? We're almost done. So we transpose negative 2x from right to left. Because if we transpose this negative, it will be positive. And our x will be positive. So transpose this negative 2x from right to left. And transpose this 19 from left to right. So this will be 3x, this is negative, plus 2x equals negative 11. This is positive 19 minus 19. So this will be 3x plus 2x. Simply add the numbers, 5, then copy x equals negative 11 minus 19. If the signs are the same, simply copy the sign. Then add the numbers, that would be 30. Alright, 11 plus 19, that's 30. So to get the value of x, divide both sides by 5. And x equals negative 30 divided by 5, that's negative 6. That's it, class. Alright, so our x is negative 6 for number 8. Alright, so last one, class, number 9. So this is the most requested part, number 9. Okay, what if there is a decimal for number 9? So let's answer that. Don't worry, I'll be answering that one. So let's answer number 9, and I will give you 2 samples. You try to answer that one, class. Keep fighting. And you try to answer this given 2 samples. Alright, so our next video is still linear equations in one variable, but we're dealing with fractions. Alright, so let's have number 9. So for 2a plus 2.5 minus 3. This is more complicated, class. 4a minus 1 equals 5 times 4a, quantity 4a minus 7. So first thing is we need to simplify these parentheses. So distribute this one, class, this one, and this one. So we have 4a times 2a, that's 8a. Right? 4a times 2a, that's 8a. 4 times positive 2.5. So 2.5 times 4. So you can actually neglect the decimal, class. Neglect first the decimal. So 4 times 5 is 20. 0, carry 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2. That's 10. Then copy the decimal places. We have 1 decimal places. So just put 1 decimal. So our answer is 10. So plus 10. 4 times 2.5 is 10. Alright, how about this one? Negative 3 times 4a. So negative 3 times 4a, that's negative 12. So negative 3 times 4, that's 12. Copy a. Negative 12a. Negative 3 times positive 1. Negative 3 times negative 1, that's positive 3. Negative times negative is positive. Equals 5 times 4a, that's 20a. 5 times negative 7, that's negative 35. Alright, so next step is we need to combine like terms. Arrange. So we have 8a minus 12a. Arrange this one, class. Combine like terms for this left side of this equal sign, you can combine like terms. We have a and a, we have numbers. So 8a minus 12a, copy 10a, copy positive 10 plus 3 equals 20a minus 35. We cannot combine 20 and 35 because 35 doesn't contain variable, doesn't contain a. So combine this one and we combine this one. Alright, so this will be 8a minus 12a. This is negative 4a. 10 plus 3, that's positive 13 equals 20a minus 35. Alright, so we're almost done here. So instead of transposing 20 from right to left, because if you transpose this 20 from right to left, this will be negative 20. Okay, it will be more complicated. So the thing that you will do, we just simply transpose this 4a from left to right and transpose this 35 from right to left. So transpose this 4a from left to right and this 35 from right to left. So we need to have the positive variable class, positive variable, so that we will not be confused. So transpose this 4a from left to right. Because if you transpose this one, this will be 20a plus 4a. This is negative, it will be positive 4a. So this will be copy 13. Right? This is negative 35. It will be positive 35 equals 20a. This is negative 4. Copy. Transpose this one. It will be positive 4a. Alright. Combine this one. 13 plus 35. This will be 48. 48 equals 20 plus 4. 24. Copy a. Alright, in adding algebraic expression, just simply copy the variable, then add the numerical coefficient. And then, to get the value of a, so this is a, to get the value of a, divide both sides by 24. Divide both sides by 24. 48 divided by 24, that is 2. So our a is 2. Alright, so that's it, class. Number 9, our a is 2. We're told to find a for number 9. So our a is 2. This is the same class. A equals 2 or 2 equals a. Alright, so that's it, class. That's how you solve linear equations in one variable. So if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe. You share it to your friends, class, and to your classmates so that we can help them and so that they will not be confused. So once again, we do have some 2 examples here. Feel free to answer this one, class. Find the value of x, and then the other one you are told to find the value of y. So answer this one and you put your answer in the comment section down below. If what would be the value of x and what would be the value of y. So do not forget, our next video will be solving linear equations in one variable, but this is more complicated because our given samples are fractions. Alright, so you try to answer, once again, you try to answer this one. 1 and 2. You pause the video, then you copy this one, you try to answer this one. If you answer this one, you can find x and y, so therefore you really understand what I had discussed this day. So once again, this is Teacher MJ. Bye-bye. You have a great day.